In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 things not to do with your Shopify store. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Shopify is an online store building tool that can help anyone with internet access to pursue their entrepreneurial spirit. With nearly 200 themes from which to choose, Shopify users won't have to worry as much about their store design looking the same as another store. Most of their designs are responsive, so they work well on mobile devices. You can also modify many of the themes or create your own design if you prefer. It isn't the only service that can help sellers, so it has some pros as well as cons. If Shopify decides to shut down operations one day, then you may wind up losing your online presence. This is because you're hosting your store through Shopify instead of your own external hosting agency. Although unlikely to happen, there isn't the same 100% guarantee as if you ran a store from your own platform. You'll keep your site, but you'll lose your store data. So, here we go with our list of the top 10 things not to do with your Shopify store. Number 10. Not adding a Facebook pixel and matching product catalog feed. One way to manage your catalog inventory is to use the Facebook pixel. The pixel can add new items to your catalog and update inventory details automatically from your website. After you connect your pixel as a data source, you don't need to update your catalog anymore. This is a good option if your inventory is large or changes frequently. Adding a Facebook pixel to your store is a must. Lots of people figure they will do it once they start ads, but doing it right away will benefit you in the long run by having data already collected for when you want to run Facebook ads. In order to do so, you need to have a Facebook page and ad account, set up through the Facebook Business Manager. Once you have an ad account, you can create a pixel, and copy and paste this into online store preferences. Another thing I see all the time is a missing product catalog. If your pixel and catalog are not set up together, you are missing out on collecting extremely valuable data and the ability to retarget customers the exact products they viewed via Facebook and Instagram. Not only that, you will not be able to tag products on Instagram without it. So make sure you have your Facebook catalog set up. We recommend using the free app Flexify for the product feed, which will power your Facebook catalog. They also have a great guide on setting it up. You will need to be set up on the Facebook Business Manager and can create your catalog there. Also make sure you associate it with the Facebook pixel you set up previously and installed on your store. Once you have it all set up, you can test it with the Facebook Pixel Helper Chrome extension. Number 9. Incorrectly setting up Google Analytics. Online marketers are spending billions of dollars to acquire traffic for these stores, but there is a big problem: the Google Analytics setup for most stores is broken. What's the result? Marketers cannot measure return on investment, which is increasingly critical in highly competitive e-commerce. They may be spending in the wrong places, or campaigns that they deemed unsuccessful could actually be winners. Not good. E-commerce managers are also in the dark. They cannot track the full customer journey. They may not, for example, have accurate data on ADDTO cart rates, or worse still, completed orders. Simply because Google Analytics hasn't been configured correctly on their store. Having Google Analytics set up is a must. Some people toss in a Google Analytics code, but do not enable it for enhanced e-commerce. Doing so will collect sales info and more data for your Shopify store, which will help you determine any issues or where you're having a disconnect with your customers. Shopify has a great guide. Make sure you follow all 4 steps under the Google Analytics heading on the left menu, including setting up goals and enhanced e-commerce. Number 8. Leaving meta info for your homepage blank. We often see the meta section empty on Shopify stores. This is filled in under online store preferences. The homepage title is the most important factor for SEO, so make sure it's well written. The description is also extremely important, as this is what will show up on a Google web search. Number 7. Not manually ordering products. Did you know you can manually order your products in Shopify by creating a collection, then ordering your products in whatever order you want them to display? Even for your default collections, all collection which is created by default. In order to override this by creating a collection called all, then under conditions select, automatically select products based on conditions, under products must match select, any condition, and lastly select, product price, is greater than $0. This will create a smart collection for any product over $0, i.e., all products. You can change that value if you wish. Click Save Collection. You will now see your products all added into this new collection. Select Sort manually, and drag your products in the order you wish. This works on all collections, but I just outlined how to rearrange your default Shop All Page Collections, All Collection. Number 6. Having newsletter subscriptions going nowhere. We see forms all the time that are not doing a thing. There is no point in having a form if you're not collecting the data. Most themes come with a newsletter sign-up feature. Older themes will have a spot to insert your subscriber list URL that you get from MailChimp. But since all new themes are running on sections, they got rid of that feature, so now to get your subscribers over to MailChimp, simply install the free MailChimp app from the Shopify App Store and sync it with your MailChimp account and follow the steps. Other email platforms such as Klaviyo will have their own sync apps as well. Connecting with MailChimp will also import other smart lists such as customers. Make sure to create separate lists ideally for each type of customer, such as opt-in, or customers, so you can target them specifically in the future. Number 5. Not optimizing images for web. Shopify does a great job at optimizing themes to load as fast as possible. The biggest issue with page load speed is image sizing. Always resize and compress your images before adding them to your store. You can resize photos in any photo editing program, and I suggest using Image Optim, Mac OS X app, free, or TinyPdung, online free web app, to compress images for web. You can also use various apps in the Shopify App Store to compress your images. Just go to the Shopify App Store and search, compress images, most cost between 1 cent to 5 cents per image. Number 4. Ignoring mobile. Most stores get 60% mobile versus 40% desktop traffic. If you're running Facebook ads, mobile traffic can reach up to 80+%. So when setting up and designing your store, always start off by viewing the experience on mobile, then make the transition to desktop. I suggest always working on a mobile-first experience when building your website. I see so many beautiful stores on desktop, but when you view on mobile, the experience or even layout gets completely ruined. Try to keep padding and extra space to a minimum and use features such as swipeable product images and reduce any excess content and imagery that is not imperative for the shopping experience. Number 3. Not utilizing Shopify payment methods. Shopify Payments is also the ideal gateway when you process cards in person. In fact, if you use Shopify's recommended card readers, it might be the only option. Like with enabling multiple currencies, POS point-of-sale payments are only available to users on the Shopify plan or higher. The more the merrier when talking about payment methods. Look at setting up credit card and PayPal as an absolute minimum for your store. I suggest to also set up Apple Pay and Payments by Amazon. Giving your customers the option to use their favorite payment platform ensures confidence and can increase conversions on your store. If you're worried about the additional 2% cost by Shopify, work it into your pricing. Though payment gateways are complex and opaque, it is a must to seek help from Shopify experts and do a bit of research to pick the best payment gateway option before setting up your first online store. Number 2. Having high shipping costs. No one likes paying for shipping. Always have free shipping over $X as an incentive for your customer to add a few more items to their cart. If your products are very expensive to ship, work them into your product cost to reduce the shipping cost. Shipping should never be more than 15 to 20% of the cost of your product. Ideally set a flat rate shipping of $10 or less, as this is a number people are comfortable spending. If it means increasing your product price, then generally you will find conversions will increase even with a more expensive product because of the lower shipping costs. Number 1. Leaving meta tags SEO to default settings. Every product, page, collection and blog post has a spot to insert manual meta tags for SEO. This is important and you should be doing it. I feel only 1 out of every 10 people actually utilize this. When editing a product, page, collection or post, scroll to the bottom of your page and you will see an area to edit the meta info by clicking on the Edit Website SEO text. By default, it will use the title and first 160 characters from your product, page, collection or post. Optimize this for best SEO results and for better user experience. It's okay using a sentence or two from your product description, but make sure it's readable and makes sense without exceeding the character limit. What do you think of our list? Which of the thing you liked the most? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.